Hey guys, John Williams here. Wanted to take a moment and shoot a video for you guys about the importance of a mentor, the importance of having a mentor, what is a mentor, etc. And I'll do that by explaining, telling a little bit about my history and my past and how a mentor completely changed my life. The importance of having a mentor in any area of your life that you're looking to improve is imperative. It's key to your success. I will tell you the story about how I met a mentor in the direct sales space, the network marketing space. I got involved in the industry. I was with a company that it was the stepping stone, right? It was got me introduced to the industry, but I realized after several months that it wasn't going to be where I wanted to be, where I wanted to stay. It wasn't going to be the place I was going to be successful. The people that I was surrounded by there were good people. Some were very successful, but I could just tell it wasn't a fit for me. So I went to my father, and now I'm blessed to have a father that I also consider a mentor. And I know everyone doesn't have that, but go to somebody that you trust and ask them some advice. Now, take my advice as someone that is succeeding in the network marketing industry. You want to go to someone that you can really fully trust, not someone that's going to give you the wrong advice, right? You don't go to just anybody and ask them about the quality of a diamond, right? You go to a jeweler and you get their expert opinion. So my father's been in international business for my whole life, and so I went to him and I told him, listen, I want to do international business, and I believe that network marketing is that vehicle for me. What do you suggest? And he said, hey, let me introduce you to someone I know. It was a client of his at the time, and he said, hey, talk to him. He's extremely successful. He's built huge organizations internationally. He's one of the top paid individuals in this company. Why don't you talk to him? And he set up that introduction for me. And really, I always say the rest is history, because what happened there is I was talking to this individual. First of all, I realized this gentleman was relatively young, and I just hadn't gotten it through my head that younger people can be successful at that level. Well, that was the first lesson that I learned, is that absolutely but you can be successful at any stage of life, but that was one of the first lessons. Now what I realized there is I sat across from him, and as I tell this story to you guys right now, I'm almost reliving that. We were at a sushi restaurant, sitting across from the table. It's interesting as I say this, I'm reliving it. I remember looking across at him, hearing what he was saying, and I zoned out for a little bit. I just thought, you know what? If I surround myself with successful people, then I really can become their average. Now, it wasn't until later that I learned that we do become the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. So think about that as you're going to trying to find a mentor. But the biggest advice that I have is find somebody that has done what you want to accomplish and go and ask them to mentor you. Now, I understand that not everyone's going to take that time. Now, this is one of the reasons why I love network marketing, is that people that have done it, are doing it, have succeeded, are willing to take that time to mentor you. Now, not all, but the good ones do. And so, guys, I'll kind of bring you full circle here. I ended up actually telling that individual that he needed to sponsor me, and honestly, he backpedaled. He said, I wanted to meet you. I know your dad, respect him, and etc. He's like, I'm building over in Europe. I don't really have the time to sponsor anyone new here and spend the time, because he was being sincere. He said, you need to have someone that can spend that time with you. And I said, no, you need to sponsor me. And I am grateful these many years later that I had the guts to say that. I said, no, you need to sponsor me. He did sponsor me. And he taught me so much. That literally laid that foundation of me building an international business. And I'm able to do that because he taught me. He had done it. So, I surrounded myself with people that had done it. Since then, you guys know my story probably by now. Since then, I've been able to build organizations in 8 different countries, thousands of people. And I don't claim to have the biggest organization, but I'm doing it. And that's the, my biggest word of advice. Find a mentor that is doing it or has done it and that is willing to take the time with you. Go find a mentor, improve your situation, and accomplish what you deserve to accomplish.